All right, team, today we're firing 3 shots. Over 7 at -105 in Blue Jays at Mariners, Blues -1.5 at +115 against the Blackhawks, and the Red Wings money line at +122 versus the Panthers. And quick weekend honesty hour, we went 1 and 2 for -1.57 units. We chased fireworks in Milwaukee and got a Yamamoto Zen garden. We tried to lose pretty with Minnesota, and Dallas said cute. At least Washington's home dog thesis cashed in overtime. Bruises, lessons, and a fresh slate. Let's cook. Game 1, Toronto and Seattle, we're playing over 7 at -105. This is less slugfest prophecy and more structural stress test. Shane Bieber's surface ERA looks fine, but the hood pops open to a 4.47 FIP and a 4.57 expected ERA. Translation: the check engine light has been blinking all season. If he exits early, Toronto's bullpen has been a postseason grease fire, and Seattle's lineup has been comfortably above average versus righties with real recent thump. That's how you get crooked numbers without needing a launch angle symposium. Yes, T-Mobile Park chills balls like it's sponsored by an ice bath, and yes, George Kirby can paint corners like Bob Ross on espresso, but the over doesn't need both bands to headline. If the Mariners hang a 5 spot by the 6th, and the Jays finally string 2 swings together, 7 gets sweaty fast. And after that market dip from 7.5 to 7, we're buying the push equity coupon and asking Bieber and the Toronto Relief Corps to sign it. Over 7, -105. Game 2, we're laying the goal and a half with St. Louis at +115. We know trusting Jordan Binnington right now feels like handing your lunch to a raccoon and expecting change. But hear us out. This matchup is a 5-on-5 territorial mismatch. The Blues live in the slot, and manufacture high danger looks like it's a cottage industry, while Chicago's even-strength defense waves traffic through like it's TSA pre-check. That recipe produces volume, rebound chaos, and third-period separation. Add in the rivalry history. This has been one-way traffic for a while, and the empty net tax Chicago keeps paying when they chase late, and plus money on the -1.5 makes sense. Can the Hawks' goalie keep it sticky for 2 periods? Sure, but across 60 minutes, repeated A-grade chances tend to crack good goaltending, the way a jackhammer eventually wins against concrete. Blues -1.5, +115. Game 3, Florida at Detroit, and we're taking the Wings at +122. This is a value riff built on 2 beats. Noisy early season puck luck and a subtle schedule nudge. At 5-on-5, Detroit's process has been better than the scoreboard suggests, with shot share and chance share both wearing the grown-up pants while the PDO sits in the basement muttering about regression. Now they get last change at home against a Panthers group still elite structurally, but missing top-end finishers and playing their first road game after a comfy homestand. Florida's penalty kill has been perfect so far, but perfect is a museum piece, not a lifestyle. Detroit's power play owns real teeth, and one special teams pop can tilt a plus-price money line. Bobrovsky's form is a real obstacle, absolutely. But a tight, grindy script keeps a live dog barking, and we've got goal scorers who only need one mistake to cash rent. Detroit +122. Recap the card so you can screenshot us later. Over 7 at -105 in Jays Mariners, Blues -1.5 at +115, Wings money line at +122. We're keeping the humor sharp, the edges sharper, and the bankroll out of raccoon paws. Let's stack a night.